No, he makes stuff too, of course.
Fucking dude.
Fucking 180, dude. Dope.
You fucking hick, you did that bitch.
Oh
my god, dude.
I felt so gnarly, dude.
That's what you love about skateboarding, huh?
Fuck yeah, the best.
JC, Jumbo Cajones, John Cardiel.
DTS the video? That video was sick, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, of course I remember it. Like in the Dogtown video, he rode his board backwards and did a 180 nose grab, you know? Like, people weren't really doing nose grabs back then. He did a front 180 nose grab and then turned around and did a switch 180. It wasn't too long after, you know, the Gons did the switch 180 down it. You know, 6 months later to a year later, John's doing it, you know? And he was still doing kind of progressive moves, I guess, as you're saying.
Skateboarding at that time was real small. It was like little wheels and pressure flipping and just going wicked slow. It was like skateboarding had to go real small before it could get really big again. They had to get the control that you learned from being down on the ground. John had already superseded all that. You know, he wanted to just catch fucking air.
No, I mean, he was down in Embarcadero a lot, and then like I think he was at my house a lot because of staying with Greg, you know, staying at my house. You know, I think everyone down there thought he was super sick. Like, he's just a sick skater, different than everyone else down there.
This is the first time anyone ever did anything but an ollie over the Gons, and very few people even did an ollie.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. He would always come to Embarcadero and hang out. He kind of thought we didn't like him at first for a while too, because he was more like rocker, kind of like out in the country style guy, and we were more like the city dickhead kids with the tag and markers. And then one day he was like, "It's all good me being here all the time." And I was like, "Of course, dude." I can't think of like a single, just a gnarly trait. Just not. He's like just a big blur of mad cardialness. Yeah, he wasn't trying to like nollie flip grind nothing. He would just go full speed and Smith grind the shit out of it instead, like, and go about 2 feet instead of 2 inches.
It was always just mad respect for those dudes. Henry, Mike, fucking, all those dudes, just everybody, straight up.
You know, when EMB blew up and the new progression of street skating was coming in, John was there and he was skating EMB, but he was also riding other parts of the city. He would come into San Francisco and ride the avenues and the hills and everything that you put a skateboard on.
Yeah, I don't think it was too hard for him to gain acceptance. The fact that he would just go for it so hard, and the slams he would take, and the screams he would yell when he would slam. And
Oh my God!
I mean, everything John did, like every moment of his forwardness, it was just like all of him is being used. Like, I mean, even a lot of those tech dudes, they weren't using their body to their fullest potential like that. They weren't using every ounce of themselves like that, you know? I mean, I heard stories from people that saw John for the first time, and they would be like, "This kid's fucking crazy."
Sorry for scaring you, sorry. We're making skateboard videos.
I just got back from LA and I was standing with Tobin, and he had a photo of someone doing this really twisted, slob, one-footed air on a mini ramp, and it was just ridiculous. And I was like, "This is a bail." And he swore to me it was, and I was like, "You're full of shit." And then when he kept telling me it wasn't a bail, this kid was really that crazy, and I was like, "Well, I gotta fucking see for myself." And then I ran into him down at the Powell Skate Zone, and I just went out of my way to fucking go skate with him and see if it was for real, and it was. It's fucking so cliche, you know, but like his 100% fucking commitment, you know, and it just comes through, you know. And there's been, I guess, gnarlier like Hesh dudes at around the same time, you know, but there's just something in John's skating that is so, I don't want to say obvious, but that just, you can't be imitated, it can't be faked, you know. Yeah, he's definitely on the gnar bucket side of the whole deal.